It's about wearing crop tops and bikinis without people telling you how brave you are.
So thin privilege is wearing crop tops and bikinis without people telling you how brave you are. If you're obese and you're wearing a crop top, holy shit, I don't want to see that. So a lot of you have the Swole Privilege shirt. You know, I'm not about thin privilege. I'm about Swole Privilege. All right. I'm about Swole Privilege. I don't even know what thin privilege is. Oh, if you're thin, you have privilege, like fitting into a chair or an airplane seat. This one is titled, What is Thin Privilege? Which is great because I think finally we need to define it. Don't you think? I think we need to actually define thin privilege. So let's check this out. All right, here we go. What is thin privilege? Do tell me, because I would love to know.
I made a video the other day of me in a swimsuit, and I said that I originally hadn't wanted to post it because I didn't like the way my stomach looked. And then in the comments, I mentioned that I recognize that I have thin privilege, and it was more just about the fact that even confident people can have insecurities. A couple of people.
Even confident people. Okay. A lot to unpack here. Tell me you need a steak without telling me you need a steak. Vegan, maybe? I don't know, but I'm not sure what's
commented
happening.
Things like this, kind of wondering what thin privilege is. So I thought I would talk about it for a second. When I talk about privilege, it's never to say that someone benefiting from that privilege hasn't had a hard life. All it means is that specific.
You hear all this stuff. It's like, I never meant that someone with fat privilege never has a hard life. I'm saying this, but that doesn't mean that I'm trying to be mean to other people. I still want to be nice to them. I don't hate anyone. It's just this ally bullshit.
Hasn't had a hard life. All it means
what kind of privilege?
That privilege hasn't had a hard life. Someone benefiting from that privilege hasn't had a hard life. All it means is that specific factor of identity has not contributed to the challenges you've faced. So for example, I'm white. My race has not contributed to the challenges I've been through in my life. Other factors of identity include things like socioeconomic status, religion, education level, things like that. So thin privilege is about being thin. It's about going into any store and knowing that you can find clothes that fit you.
Okay. Going into any store and knowing you'll find, that's not true, because there's a lot of stores that just don't have things that fit. You never really know. There are a lot of women that go to certain stores, try things on, and don't buy them. Why? Because it doesn't fit them perfectly. It doesn't fit them the way they like. You know why I know that? Because otherwise they would buy the clothes. If it fit perfectly, a woman would be like, holy shit, this looks great on me. I'm going to buy it. It fits perfectly. I'm going to buy it. So that's why it's called shopping. That's why people go and they try on clothes. Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, let me try something else. Not everything fits everyone. Are you trying to tell me that if you go into a human clothing store that sells clothing for humans, you're going to find probably human-sized clothing? If you are an abnormally obese, if you're the size of 2 or 3 humans, you're probably going to have a tough time. I don't think that's anything ridiculous. You need to go what's called a big and tall store. They have specialty stores because it used to be something rare. Now, when the average person is practically fucking obese, now it's starting to become a problem. Like, oh my God, you think you have the right to complain and change everything just because you don't want to stop eating? People don't want to stop eating. They just want to pound garbage food and not do anything with their lives. And then they're going to complain that they can't find clothes that fit them. Yeah, square that circle.
About wearing crop tops and bikinis without people telling you how brave you are. It's about eating whatever you want in public without strangers commenting that you shouldn't be eating that.
Let's do that again.
Telling you how brave you are. Wearing crop tops in any store and knowing that you can. About being thin. It's about going into any store and knowing that you can find clothes that fit you. It's about wearing crop tops and bikinis without people telling you how brave you are.
So thin privilege is wearing crop tops and bikinis without people telling you how brave you are. Look, if you're obese and you're wearing a crop top, I don't think you're brave. I just don't think it's something that you should be doing. That's my opinion. You can still wear it. So you might say, Papa Swole, you're mean. It's like, I don't want to see that. If you're obese and you're wearing a crop top, holy shit, I don't want to see that. But I also think you have the right to do that. If you're living in America and we're still going to pretend like there's and we're actually going to address actual human rights and what we stand for in this country, which should be fucking freedom. It's America. Fucking 4th of July, baby. Let's go. Fuck yeah! 4th of July weekend. Happy birthday, America. you're under siege right now, but what else is new? When you're the fucking bee's knees and you're fucking awesome, everyone wants to tear you down. Shocker. I'm going to go on a little rant here. We're in a situation. Well, I'll stop right there. Hold on.
About eating whatever you want in public without strangers commenting that you shouldn't be eating that. There's a lot more to it, but I hope that helps.
It doesn't help at all. So we're in a situation, and you all know this. If you start taking care of your health, guess what happens, right? You have people around you, coworkers or family, people that try to drag you down to their level, right? They talk shit. They're like, they give you crap for bringing your own food or exercise. They think you're boring or they call you boring. That old chestnut, that nonsense. Same thing with America. You have an amazing thing called the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, things that give people who live in the United States amazing fundamental rights and freedoms. So we're coming up on the 4th of July, so this is very pertinent. So when you're taking better care of your health, that's kind of like you being America. In terms of all countries, we have the most freedoms and we have the most of all that stuff, right? That's why everyone wants to fucking come here. Okay, we have a lot of great things in this country. So let's just say, and I'm not saying other countries can't be awesome too, but I'm an American, so I'm going to say, and this is obviously very opinionated, but it's true. America, baby. All right, that being said, so equate the United States to someone who takes care of their health. You're getting shit on, you're getting pushed back. People are trying to drag you down. We have all these libtards and woketards that are trying to bring down the United States. They're trying to shit on the Constitution, the 4th of July, what makes this country great, because they are stupid, they are ignorant, they are immature, they are scared, they are weak. And that's why they're doing it. So it's the same thing going on right now. You deal with this in your small circle, and the country is dealing with this on a larger scale. So let us remember what we're doing here, and that it's normal. It's normal to have pushback. It's normal to have quote unquote haters. That's when you've made it. People are hating on the United States because guess what? That's what happens when you're on the fucking top. That's what fucking happens. That's what happens when you're crushing it. Yeah! That's what happens when you're getting your shit done. That's what happens when you're successful, for example. I don't know what the future is going to hold, but when you're successful, guess what? People are going to hate on you. People are going to shit on you. People are going to be like, oh, yeah, blah, blah, because they don't want to admit that that person's doing better than them. That person made better choices, or that person is a better businessman, or that person is better at fitness and training or whatever it is. When you're crushing it, when you're out there crushing it and you have friends or family or whatever that are talking back against you, it's because you are turning a big old fucking mirror on them and reflecting their inadequacies to them. And that scares them. That offends them. So they push back on you, because if you are just like them, they don't have to change. You're not holding it in front of their face. So the United States, yeah, that's the big dog. That's the person that's eating, ironically, in this little mental exercise here. When you have things that other people want or are jealous of, guess what? They're going to try to pull you down. They're going to try to drag you down. So people always want to punch up. They always want to go after the big dog. So that's why you need to follow the 7 pillars, make some sick fucking games so you can defend yourself.
We stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. Y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You and I get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transfer to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a running crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empires fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop